This minute of Sk8 the Infinity starts with a cheeky smile.
And ends with the sound of a siren blaring over two speakers, signalling the start of a beef. This is minute 2 of episode 1, Snowfall on a Hot Night.
G'day and welcome to Infinite Minute, an anime by minute podcast where we take a cheeky little look, minute by minute, of Sk8 the Infinity. My name is Jonathan Lawrence.
And my name is Caitlin Matheson. And we're really excited to talk about the second minute of Sk8 today.
Yeah, we made a few mistakes in our last episode, let's not mince words. So we're going to have like a little section at the start here we're going to call Correction Alley, where we're sitting in the alleyway where Joe is making out with hot girls, and we're going to correct some of the mistakes and errors, or read some of your, corrections of what we've said wrong. First off, I want to apologise, Katie, because you told me that they reused the animation with Lunga at the end, and I was like, no, you didn't, but you clearly did. You found the evidence, so you're completely vindicated, so I just want to apologise for that.
No, you are forgiven. Look, it was a long time ago, 2 months ago.
Oh my God.
I know. But I just, I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it go without, proving my point. So thank you for the apology.
No, it's all good. What else did we have to correct ourselves on, I guess?
I think I had a few things that weren't necessarily corrections, more just, clarifying certain facts that I found off my source Twitter. One of which was the where the information on Joe and Cherry being poor and broke came from. So that was the director had a few weeks ago. The director had released marriage certificates for each of the characters, and that's where that information is. It says that Cherry's rich because he owns a successful calligraphy business, but then it just talks about Joe being broke, and I think that's hilarious.
I saw these wedding certificates. My wife Emily looked over my shoulder while I was looking at them and just walked out of the room in disbelief. So I'm reading marriage certificates of fictional skateboarding boys. But I really liked this extra kind of little details that the director's giving out about the characters. Just builds the world up in a really nice way. Yeah. I also want to correct myself for saying Studio No Border was a Scottish company. I don't think I could have been further from the truth. They're based in Tokyo. Their director is a French animator, and there are a couple of French animators on their team, but they basically do background work. They do special animation work for video games, for anime, pretty much a little bit of everything here and there. So yeah, just want to set that record straight. Based in Tokyo, not Scotland. Don't know where I got that from. Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
It's a really cool minute.
It is a really cool minute. I like it a lot. It's a nice little self-contained minute as well.
It could be like a short film. If you want to say it like that. Starts out with, we see Reki's eyes for the first time, I guess.
Yes, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah, his beautiful golden eyes. And then we get our first hint of like these them using slow motion for these really like emotional moments, like Reki's just said what makes him happy, and then this slow motion ollie with the light rings in the background. It's just a beautiful shot. I
love the moonlight on his face. Oh, it's so beautiful. He looks so happy.
What is Reki's boss's name? Is it Oka?
Oka, yeah.
Oka, yeah. Do we ever learn that in the show? Do they ever call him that?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's a really solid character.
Yeah, and there's a lot of sort of theory of maybe he was around when S first kind of got founded, because he does talk later on about, Cherry and Joe being different kind of skaters, and he's not like them. And so it kind of hints at the fact that maybe he sort of knew them when they were younger as well. Yeah. But I really think he's a great character. And it would be great if we get another series to see a little bit more of him, I think.
Yeah, see a bit more of his backstory, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do love a backstory episode, and there's some really good ones in this series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. When you first see young Cherry and Joe.
Oh, don't. I'm not ready to talk about it.
We're not there. But yeah, Oka's a really solid character, and obviously he kind of... I mean, he must care about Reki. He's like his boss, I guess, but he's driving him up to S to like defend his honor, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, he is too. Yeah. That's really sweet of him, isn't it?
Yeah. But he's also got like that tinge of being a bit older, because he's like saying like when the skaters are coming towards him, he's like, "That was dangerous."
That was dangerous.
Yeah. That's what he says in the sub. What does the dub say? What does the dub change that to?
That was close or something. Oh, sorry. Yeah. What does it say in the sub?
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Someone's going to get hurt. So concerned.
Well, I mean, someone is going to get hurt. It's a dangerous thing they're about to do.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I mean, it is, especially when you're racing Shadow.
Yeah, for sure. And this is our first introduction to the S track, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
What else would you call it?
I think they call it Crazy Rock. I've got a feeling that they call it Crazy Rock. Yeah.
I did see that somewhere. Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, it's the first time we get to see it. And you get to see all of these different people there. There's so many cool outfits, and I kind of wish we got more time to sort of explore all of these different people. They do just kind of end up being background, for most of the show. Especially, and I mean, to bring it up again, especially because a lot of them are female as well, so it would be so nice to see, what these girls, what they're doing there, why they love skating. All of their outfits are so cute. The butterfly girls, I'm obsessed with them.
And the 4 butterfly girls, it's at such a close-up kind of fisheye lens that you can't even see how are they all on one skateboard?
Yeah.
How does that work? What's the logistics there?
I actually
how are they
know.
They're just floating down this track. It's very odd, but yeah, their outfits are really cool. Last episode we had like a focus on backgrounds, and like you could see the background artists had a lot of fun, and I feel like this episode, whoever was doing the character design has just like gone off. Like so many cool characters, so many cool fits, and then we see
the outfits.
Yeah, and Shadow gets this awesome Stitch reveal. This is our first introduction to, I guess, a villain in the series.
Yes, it is.
As much as there are, villains.
An antagonist.
Antagonist is the right word. Yeah.
Yes.
And Shadow is a really funny, interesting character, I think. The way he's introduced here, he does seem like a Saturday morning cartoon, like straight up evil guy, almost a bit JoJo's, but we get even more JoJo's with Adam later on. But just the way he is dressed, is almost like a superhero, pretty much.
Yeah, or a super villain, I guess.
Duh.
Yeah.
But even the makeup, the mohawk, like he's out of Kiss or something. It's fantastic.
And it's in direct contrast to what we see him like in real life.
Yeah,
which is, I think, is a really good reveal later on. When we get to that,
we get a really good shot here of Reki's board as well. The underside of Reki's board.
Is that when when they do the pan up on Reki?
It's when it's beef time.
Oh yeah, you do too.
Yeah, and you can see the repetition of this cog pattern on Reki now, where he's got the cog on his headband, which you couldn't really see before because of the hat. He's got the cog on his yellow hoodie, which this series just solidified for me that I really want a nice mustard hoodie. And the cogs on his wheels, the cogs on his skateboard, like it's a full-on. They're really setting him up to be that mechanic support kind of role really early on, even in the character design.
Yeah, and I do love that they are kind of characters, kind of oh my god, I can't say the word. Why can't I say it? You know the word I'm trying to say.
Anthropomorphized.
Right? That one, yes.
Yeah.
The way that they all kind of have a bit of character, especially the one on his headband.
Yeah.
Or the wrench, I should say, on his headband. That, sort of mimics his expressions. Is very cute.
We haven't seen that yet, though, have we?
No, I don't think we have yet.
No,
but
cute wrench.
Yes, I'm just looking at that bit that we were just talking about. That it's beef time. Shadow is like ripped.
He's
like
built.
He is fit.
Yeah,
like I'm
looking
I'm looking at his abs right now and his thighs, and I'm like, damn.
It's the thighs. Like, how much does Shadow squat? What's
yeah, right. Oh my god.
And even the arms, yeah. Shadow is like built compared to
Yeah.
Reki, but I guess Reki's like a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks real cool right now.
But we've got some cool characters in the background here as well.
Yeah.
Green hair girl looks really cool.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
And
it'd be interesting to see if any of these guys reappear, guys and gals.
Yes, we should try and but I do love how all of their, they all do have these really individual outfits with details on them. They're not just, like in plain t-shirt pants or whatever. They've got, little badges or stripes or sunglasses or a hat or something, they're all very individualized, which is just
unique, yeah.
Goes
Super
to show
colourful.
how much effort they put in. And also looking at I'm guessing these are stickers that are all over the fence.
Yeah.
But just to put the
So
effort in
much
of just
detail.
put little stickers all over this fence. Like they didn't need to do that, but it really just adds to the effect of the kind of rundown graffiti feel of this place.
Yeah. Love it. Like this found community of skaters.
Yeah, and it also adds to, I guess, the age of the place. Like it's been around for a while because, everyone's left their mark here kind of feel.
Yeah.
It's not just a new place that's kind of popped up in the last couple of weeks or anything like that.
Lived in.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. There's a really... It's just looking in the background now, I'm really noticing the ratio of like male to female.
Yeah.
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 And there's no like... I don't know. They just never get featured. The butterfly girls get featured. Their shadows,
Yeah.
are they tied to Shadow? I can't quite remember. I guess we'll find out.
I don't remember, but I have kind of noticed that, I mean, there is one girl here with a boy, and in another shot there's a girl there with a boy, so they seem to be more girlfriends of the boy skaters rather than they're in their own right, potentially, which is, a bit sad, but...
There's a real colour shift over this whole minute because we've come from that dark city that Reki is skating in alone, and as we travel with the car up to Crazy Rock, you get these really warm lights that are shining down on it, and it gives it, you're seeing more people in the background and everything like that, and it gives it a really warm feeling.
Yeah,
as opposed to that coldness.
Yeah, it does. You're absolutely right.
There are some really cool fits in the background.
I think we could spend a lot of time just talking about the outfits, I think.
Yeah.
What is Shadow's tattoo? Is it an S and a D, like for Shadow?
It looks like an S and D,
Shadow?
yeah.
I guess. I guess it's for
It's
Shadow.
almost his logo too. It's on his belt too. He's got some real like, what do you call it? His branding is really in line altogether.
Motifs.
God, his abs in the Stitch shot.
I like his
crazy.
little pink earrings as well.
They're
very
cute.
cute.
the little flourishes of pink on Shadow. quite cute.
Oh, I just noticed Reki has this little wrench on his, like, I guess it's like a belt or like a harnessy thing that hangs from it must hang from like his pants. It's like a little mini wrench.
Where's that?
Oh gosh, I just skipped like 7 minutes ahead. It's
Oh, God.
it's on
never
his
mind.
It's on his pan up.
We haven't even talked about Oka's little
Sketchy.
fox. Sketchy. I guess the animal companion.
Yeah.
The animal brand of the show.
Yeah, he's
appears
very
a lot
cute.
in a lot of the branding.
He I kind of don't think I took a lot of notice of Sketchy at first. Probably not till I was a bit further into the show and they started showing him a lot more. And I wasn't really sure what he was for a really long time.
Because I thought he was like a little chihuahua.
Yeah,
but
some
I think
sort
he's
of
meant to be a
dog
fennec fox.
Yes, it is a fox. Yeah, a fennec fox from what I've read.
But are they even
domesticated?
Yeah.
I have no idea. No idea. Could not tell you.
Who knows? No. Are fennec foxes domesticated?
But he does have this very like, what is the word I'm going to think of? Like, disenchanted little expression on his face for most of the show.
He looks pissed that Reki's pushed him out of the front seat. Like,
I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
He was sleeping.
He was asleep. The little ears. Oh, he's really cute. I kind of love him. I didn't really pay attention to him either during the first watch. But yeah, the look on his face when Reki pushes him to the back. He's very cute.
Yeah, he's really cute. He has some really good moments. The other thing I really like about Oka is that he's sort of this, and I mean, the funny thing is we don't see either Reki or Lunga's father, obviously. Or I mean, we do see Lunga's father, but he's obviously not present for reasons. But you don't see Reki's father at all throughout the show, and he's not mentioned. So I think it is really nice to see this sort of older father figure in his life, even if it's not necessarily outspoken. I do think it's nice that he has that figure. And you know, you see similar scenes with Joe later on where he looks to him for that sort of role in his life as well. So I think it's good that he has that.
Very different to the last minute. Last minute we had a lot of introductions to different main characters that you're going to see later on, kind of like foreshadowing their appearances. And this one, it's just straight up, here's the beef. Here's what's going down tonight on Crazy Rock. We're getting set up for the main, I guess, driving force of the plot of the show, which is these beefs on Crazy Rock. But I think this first one sets it up really well with the absurdity of it.
It really does, and you know how extravagant some of these things are. And it's kind of interesting that, you know, Reki just shows up and he's just Reki, and that sort of does come back a bit later as well. But, you know, everyone else sort of seems to turn up with some persona or some sort of, you know, some sort of kitschy sort of thing that they have. But Reki's just a shtick. That's what I was thinking of. But Reki is just Reki, and he sticks with that the whole time, which I think is really awesome. He's just him.
Yeah, something he grapples with as well.
Yes, yeah.
Like, can he be more than just him? The whole monologue for the last minute was just about what real happiness is and what makes you happy, and Reki goes through all those different things: money, knowledge, women. Does he say women? That might be reductive. That might just be me.
No, he does. When he sees Joe
making up with hot girls.
Yeah.
That's it. But what makes him happy is skating, and you get that really nice slow motion ollie. And there's so much of this show is really finding what makes you happy. Which made me happy watching this, I guess. It sounds kind of lame to say, but it's just a really feel good show, I think.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the episode 7 to 9 arc.
Yeah.
Not so feel good.
No, there was a slog there week to week. Which, usually when you're watching something week to week, you're like, it feels like it takes a long time. But then when you do a rewatch, you're like, I get to just binge the whole thing, watch it all at once, which we're not giving ourselves the benefit of.
No.
Unfortunately.
Oh, well, I did do that. I did watch it all again in one day.
Yeah.
Do recommend. It's really fun.
Which character in the background do you wish had like a spin-off?
Oh, I mean,
which character do you want to know more
We've
about?
already talked about it, but I just want the butterfly girls. They're so cool.
Butterfly girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I want to know what their deal is.
I really love there's a couple who skate past.
Yeah.
The guy with his top of his hair is red and the bottom of his hair is purple, and he's got like a neck tattoo, and his girlfriend's got an S on her face. Yeah. They look like a cool couple. They look like they have some fun. I want to know more about them.
Yeah. But that's the
only time we see them.
The guy in the background here has a gas mask on.
Yeah. I saw that.
And like interesting. A funny camo print.
And then there's a cool guy in the background in dungarees. He looks pretty cool.
I love that Reki. I love that Reki is like hanging out the window of the car like a puppy dog.
He is.
It's very so cute.
Yeah.
He's just so excited. He's excited about this beef. Like, he's really looking forward to it. He doesn't seem to be scared about the fact that he's going up against Shadow at all. He would have seen Shadow race before. He knows what he's up against. He knows he's going to come up against potentially, like, bombs and other things like that. You know, like, and he's still excited to go up against him. He just really loves this. You can tell.
The car that Oka is driving is a Mini Cooper. I didn't even realise that.
Yeah, I did notice that before. I think it's green
with
as well.
Dope Sketch on the side.
Oh, that's cool.
The name of the shop. I guess makes sense.
Branded.
Cool.
Tax deduction.
Yeah. Claim that. That's work seeping in.
I'm trying to get a look at the bottom of Shadow's board, because you only get like a tiny glimpse of it around like 145, 146. But it's got like a cool skull on it. It's like a cool yellow skull with a bandage.
I see it. Yeah.
I hope we get a proper look at it later.
And he's got like some proper, almost look like 4-wheel drive wheels on it as well. Very heavy duty.
Yeah, they do. It's got like cool zigzags and stuff in it too, this board. Like, it's not curved or anything. It's like got cool
little jagged bits.
Yeah, jagged bits. Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, Shadow's board's edgy, I would say.
Yes, yeah.
Very edgy. Edgy boy.
I'm just trying to look at more of these people in the background. There's so many of them.
Yeah. So much colour flying in our face pretty much after a cool minute.
Even the ground is like all graffitied. Like, it's just really...
Butterfly girls again. Butterfly girls get a good few seconds.
Yeah, I want to know their deal. I want a spin-off series of the Butterfly Girls.
Now I'm just watching them in it again. God, Shadow Stitch. We need to find that Stitch. I'll look it up. Really smooth little bit of animation when Reki comes up to Shadow and kicks his board up. And it's like fully in the foreground. Really close up, but it's just a really nice, smooth bit of animation there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that. And you can see his little wrench.
No.
On his Stitch.
It's cool too as well, the way when the crowd starts screaming, they do the sort of that earthquake
Shaky cam.
effect. Yeah, the shaky cam.
Yeah.
Just to really like sort of bring home how loud it is, how, intense it is. How much these people also enjoy being there, how much they all really look forward to these things. And you would think that like Reki, they must know who Reki is as well to be this excited about a beef between Shadow and Reki, like Reki, I think.
Well, how many other beefs happen? We see, I guess maybe we only see like a small selection of them.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how often, like, of a night, is there only ever one beef? Is there more, like, is it one beef a night? Is it multiple beefs a night? Whoever wants to beef a night. If there's no beefs, can people still go there and just skate? Like, what are the rules?
Does Adam shut it down? Maybe. He probably doesn't. What are the rules of beefing? Oh, yeah, the ground is really cool with all the chalk drawings and stuff.
I don't think I don't think there are any rules of beefing. If the rest of the series is anything to go by, I think you can do whatever the hell you want.
You can do whatever you want in a beef. We're yet to even see any beef.
Exactly.
We know a beef is about to happen.
We do.
Do you have anything else to say about this minute?
Look,
it's pretty cut and dry.
It is just a really cool minute. I think it's just it really getting you excited for what's about to come. And we get to meet a few more of the characters, in a bit more.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Sketchy.
The
most important character in the show.
Yeah.
Maybe Sketchy's got some ulterior motives that we don't know about yet.
Maybe he's involved in this political subplot that we'll get to eventually.
What was your favourite moment from this minute?
Ooh, I think it has to be the Ollie at the start. It's just such a beautiful moment. The look on his face, the moonlight. It's just really beautiful. I think it's my favourite.
Yeah. It's a really good shot.
Good
How
about
freeze
you?
Frame.
What's your favourite moment?
I loved it when Reki almost stacks it.
Yeah.
It's like we've just had this 10 seconds of flawless animation and Reki just absolutely almost like eats shit.
Yeah.
I can't say it like that. Reki just almost
you can say it like that.
Yeah, I can say it like that, yeah.
It's good though. It shows you that he's a real person, he's not some superhero. In a lot of these sports animes, your protagonist is, a superhero prodigy of their sport, a prodigy of their sport. And, Reki's just a regular skater, really.
Yeah.
And it's kind of refreshing. Yeah, it's refreshing to see that, I think. You don't have your Sk8 Kageyama in this, as I would say.
Yeah. No, Lunga's not the Sk8 Kageyama. He's got the skills, but not the ego.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. For sure. Well, he gets the skills.
Yeah.
I'd say Mia is the closest to a Sk8 Kageyama.
Yeah.
He's just about 4 years off.
he's got the haircuts, pretty much, so...
Yeah. All right.
Cool. I'm excited for the beef.
Yeah, we're about to see some beef. You can find us at infinite_minute on Twitter and email us at infiniteminutepodcast@gmail.com. Let us know your thoughts about beef, the meat or the thing that we're about to watch. Email us if you want to let us know anything, if we've missed anything. We're still going to put corrections at the top of the show for anything that we massively stuff up, that we want to kind of let you know the right thing, or anything that we get massively wrong. Do you have anything else to say, Caity?
No, I'm excited. That's about it.
All right.
Let's get beefed. Beef?
Let's get beefed. That's so wrong. Let's get some beef.
Wait, what does the guy say? What does the guy say before the beef? It's beef time?
It's a beef! It's beef time! I'll listen to it again. We'll end on that.
Yeah.
It's beef time!
It's beef time!
That's it. I'm peeking. Alright.
Let's go. Bye. Bye.
It's beef time! Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.